And a mishap at a museum involving an ancient artifact has led to a warm response. A 4-year-old accidentally smashed a rare Bronze Era jar on display.
But in a show of understanding that accidents do happen, the museum invited the boy and his parents back for a guided visit. Here's the story.
A child and his parents were visiting the Hesht Museum located inside Haifa University. Suddenly, the unthinkable happened. The boy touched a rare Bronze Era jar dating back 3,500 years. It fell and shattered into pieces. Fortunately, the ancient piece can be restored.
The child wasn't supposed to be in the exhibition and touch the vessels. But some of the things they can touch. This, they didn't, they shouldn't touch, but they touch and they break it, and it's okay too. I can cure it, it's okay. It will be next week in the exhibition, and it will be fine.
The jar was not behind a protective barrier because of the vision of museum founder Dr. Reuben Hesht. He wanted to make archaeological items as accessible as possible to visitors.
It's important that they can touch some of the things. It's connect them to the exhibition, it's connect them to the feeling to be maybe archaeologists or something. It's important. I like that people touch. Don't break, but to touch things, it's important.
The museum's director had compassion for the boy and his family. The incident happened at the entrance to the museum. The museum is inviting the family back for a guided tour.
His first time at the museum, he didn't have even the opportunity to visit the museum. He was just stepping 2 steps. It happened, and then they went out. That's why I wanted to make some closure, to make some, to sweeten the bitter pill.
The museum says artifacts are seldom damaged and the jar will be restored, then put back on display.
You know, Evelyn, it just goes to show you that we don't cry over spilt rare Bronze Era jars.
That's true, and that guy definitely did. There must be little people that are more laid back than that guy looking at a rare broken artifact. That was amazing.
Well, yeah, and the museum director says there are instances of intentionally damaged items, and the police are involved, but here, clearly, he says very
Clearly
different.
not, and maybe the shock was already enough for the child when he dropped it.